Good morning, my lovely student. How are you today? I hope you are in good health. My name is Sumaya Al-Badr. I'm an English teacher from Palestinian schools in Qatar. Today I present for you period 1 from unit 11, page 112. The title of our lesson is It is in the News. Before I start my lesson, I will ask you a question. The question is, what is the importance of news in our lives? What is the importance of news in our lives? Now, I will give you 1 minute. Try to answer this question. Now, my student, I will answer it. News is important for a number of reasons within a society, mainly to inform the public about events that are around them and may affect them. Often news is for entertainment purposes too, to provide a distraction of information about other places people are unable to get to or have little influence over. Okay, my student, now open your books, page 112. Okay, my students, as I said, the title of our lesson is It's in the News. Now look at the page. What can you see in this page? Yes, I can see here in the right side we have some articles or some headlines from a newspaper. And on the left side we have here some questions. We will answer these questions. I will read the first question for you. Which part of a newspaper does each headline come from? A. Sport news, B. World news, C. Business news. I will read the headlines for you. Largest ever animal found in Argentina. Number 2, signs of recovery for insurance giant Serico. Number 3, City team manager angry over negative comment in the press. Now, take 1 minute, try to match or try to write the correct number in front of the correct word. Okay, now let's check your answers, please. Number 1, a sport news, or number A, a sport news matches with. Yes, number 3, city team manager angry over negative comment in the press. B, world news matches with. Yes, number 1, largest ever animal found in the Argentina. in Argentina. C, business news matches with. Yes, number 2, signs of recovery for insurance giant Serico. Now, let's go to the second exercise. Compare the full sentences on the right with headlines. Which kind of words are usually not included in headlines? Here we have nouns, the verb to be, prepositions, articles, and the. Now I will read the sentences on the right side here. Please follow with me, and I will give you a minute to put a tick or X in front of the correct answer. I will start reading. There are signs of a recovery for the insurance company. 2, the city team manager is angry about comment in the press. 3, the largest ever animal has been found. I will give you 1 minute. Try to put X in front of the correct answer. Now let's check your answers. The first one, yes, the verb to be. Number 2, yes, articles and the. Now let's go to the third question. What do you think the stories will be about? In my opinion, maybe it will be about animals, sports, or maybe about the financial state of some countries. Now we will go to. Okay, my student, now we will come to the second part of our lesson. Read the stories quickly, then match them with the correct headlines. Now, I will read the story for you. Try to follow with me. Then, we will try to answer the questions together. The Daily News, Wednesday, 27 February 2016. There has been a furious reaction by Manchester City manager Tim Netherwood to criticism of his team's recent results. In some newspapers, his team haven't won a match since last May, and some have questioned whether he is the right man for the job. Netherwood, though, insists that he has a long-term plan and that results will improve soon. Quite honestly, he said, these people who criticize me don't know what they're talking about. We're building a team here with young players and you can't expect instant results. These things are known to take time. Now, I will ask you some questions. The first one, why the manager of Manchester City was angry from some newspapers. Number two, why did newspapers criticize the team of Manchester City? Take 1 minute, 2 minutes, try to answer these questions. Now, my student, let's check your answers. Number one, why the manager of Manchester City was angry from some papers? Yes, because some newspapers had criticized his team. Okay. Question number two. Why did newspapers criticize the team of Manchester City? Yes, because the team didn't win any match since last May. Now, my student, try to check your answers. Okay, now let's go to the headline of this text. What is the headline of this text? Yes, text A, the City team manager angry. Okay, now correct your answers. You have 1 minute. Okay, my student, now we will go to the second story, text B. I will read the text for you and try to follow with me, then we'll try to answer the questions. Scientists in South America have discovered bones from a huge animal that's said to be bigger than any ever found before. After 5 years of work, they now have 70% of the bones, all from the same giant dinosaur, enough to work out its size and weight. It is thought to be over 70 million years old, and the scientists calculate that it was over 26 meters long and weighed more than 6 adult elephants. And the most amazing thing is that this one wasn't an adult. A full-size one would be even bigger. Now, my student, I will read the questions for you. Question number one, what did scientists in South America discover? Question number two, how many years did they spend to collect the bones of animals? Number three, how old is the bones of the animal? Number four, what is the synonym of the word very big? Now, take 1 minute, take 5 minutes to answer these questions. Okay, my student, now let's check your answers. Number one, what did scientists in South America discover? Yes, bones from a huge animal. Number two, how many years did they spend to collect the bones of the animal? Yes, 5 years. Number three, how old is the bones of the animal? Over 70 million years. Number four, What is the synonym of the word very big? Huge, giant. Yes, excellent. Now, the last one, which headline is suitable for this story? Text B, largest ever animal. Now, write your answers, please. Try to correct the mistakes. You have 2 minutes. And now we'll go to the third story. Text C. What can you see in this page? Yes, there is a graph. This graph explains million here. In this column we have million, and this one we have years. I will read the story for you, and then we will try to answer the questions. Follow with me, please. The Sirocco Insurance Company, which has had a difficult time in the last 2 years, announced a profit of £1.5 million yesterday. Company chairman Brian Holiday said that although this wasn't a huge amount, it was a definite improvement and a good sign for the future. I believe it shows that our situation is getting better, he said, and demonstrates that the changes we have made recently are working. I think we are now in a much stronger position than 2 years ago. Now, my student, I will read the questions for you. Who is Brian Holiday? Number 2. What was the announcement for Sirocco Insurance Company? Now, take 1 minute, try to answer these questions. Now, my student, let's check your answers. Number 1, who is Brian Holiday? He is the company chairman. Number 2, what was announcement for Sirocco Insurance Company? Yes, there was a profit of £1.5 million for the company. Now, my lovely student, try to check your answers and correct the mistakes. Okay, my student, now we will go to the text headline. What is the headline for this text? Yes, C, signs of recovery. Okay, now write the headline, please. Now, my student, we will go to the third exercise. Read the news stories and headlines more carefully, then complete the text below. Complete the table of pairs of words or phrases from the text with similar meaning in the same news story and headline. I will read the words for you and you will try to find the meanings from the stories. Very angry, negative comment, found, workout, giant, adjective, getting better, think, position, shows. Now take 5 minutes to read the text very quickly and try to find the meaning of the words. Now let's check your answers. Very angry. Yes. Furious. Furious. Negative comment. Criticism. Found. Discovered. Workout. Calculate. Giant, adjective. Huge. Getting better. Improvement. Think. Believe. Position. Situation. Shows. Demonstrates. Now check your answers. Try to correct your mistakes. You have 3 minutes. Okay, my student, now we will go to the second exercise. Replace the underlined words and phrases in these sentences with the words from the text. The words are in the same order in the text. Number one, I will read the sentences for you. You will find the correct meaning for the underlined words. Number one, he says strongly that the mistake wasn't his fault. Number two, why does everyone always say bad things about him? Number three, we didn't have to wait long. We got an immediate reply. Number four, computers can do mathematical sums much quicker than human brains. Number five, the manager said in public that he was going to leave the company. Number six, I paid quite a large sum of money for this car. Number seven, I think CV makes it clear that he is the right person, the right person for this job. Okay, now take 5 minutes to find the meaning of the underlined words. Okay, my student, let's check your answers. Number one, he says strongly that the mistake wasn't his fault. Yes, insist. Number two, why does everyone always say bad things about him? Criticize. Number three, we didn't have to wait long. We got immediate reply. Instant. Number four, computer can do mathematical sums much quicker than human brains. Calculate. Excellent. Number five, the manager said in public that he was going to leave the company. Announced. Okay, number six, I paid quite a large sum of money for this car. Yes, amount. Number seven, I think his CV makes it clear that he is the right person for this job. Yes, demonstrates. Yes. Now, correct your answers, please. You have 2 minutes. Okay, my student, now we will go to the third exercise from our lesson. Answer the questions. I will read the questions for you and you will try to read the text and find the answers for these questions. Number one, who is Tim Netherwood? Number two, when did Manchester City last win a match? Number three, how much did the dinosaur weigh? Number four, what is especially surprising about dinosaur? Number five, what kind of business is Sirico in? Number six, who is Ryan Holiday? Okay, now take 5 minutes, try to find the answers. Okay, my student, now let's check your answers. Who is Tim Netherwood? Yes, he's the Manchester City manager. Number two, when did Manchester City last win a match? Yes, last May. Number three, how much did the dinosaur weigh? Yes, more than 6 elephants. Number four, what is especially surprising about the dinosaur? Yes, it wasn't an adult. Number five, what kind of business is Sirico in? Yes, insurance. Number six, who is Brian Holiday? He's, yes, the Sirico company chairman. Okay, now my student, try to correct your mistakes. You have 2 minutes. Now, at the end of my lesson, I want to thank you for watching this lesson. I hope you understood everything. See you soon. I'm Miss Sumaya Al Badr from Palestinian Schools in Qatar. Thank you very much.